Hi there, this is Malay and welcome back to my channel. Well, in previous video, we started working with the Microsoft Teams action, and in this video, we will continue exploring more actions with regards to the Microsoft Teams. In the previous video, we saw how to create a team, how to get the list of all the teams and the channels. Now, we have got the list of all the channels of a particular team. What if we want to retrieve the detail of a specific channel and not all the channels? Well, in this case, we will need the channel ID. Now, to get the channel ID, we will need to iterate through all the channels and get the channel ID, just like how we did with the team. So let's go ahead and use for each loop, drag and drop for each loop. In this case, the value to iterate is going to be, the variable is get all channels for a team's response, and we will iterate through the values. In the current item 2, mention current channel. Click on save. Let's add the if condition inside this, and let's compare the current channel. Let's look for our variable there. It's current channel dot display name. The display name is the display name of the channel. In this case, we are looking for Power Automate desktop. In this case, let's go ahead and get the channel ID. Let's set a variable. Let's drag and drop inside if, and we'll call as the channel ID. Well, in this case, we will need to set the value of to be current channel dot ID. Let's double verify. We had the previous output. We have more channels in the team. And let's look for ID. Yes, that's ID in small letters, so we should be good. Well, let's go ahead and execute this. It will iterate through the different channels. You can see we have one which is a default general channel, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go ahead listing all the channels, and then let's see that we have got the var channel ID or not. Well, we have got the var channel ID, which is the correct. We have got the var channel ID, and there we have it. Now, in this case, let's go and get a detail of the specific channel. Exit the loop as soon as we get the channel ID. All right, we're good. Now, let's go and expand the Microsoft Teams, and let's look for get details for a specific channel in a team. So let's drag and drop after for each loop. We will specify the team ID. So we'll have the team ID already available. Let's look for that variable. We have the var team ID. In the channel, we'll go with the channel ID. So we'll have the var channel ID, and let's click on save. Well, that will allow us to get the specific details of the specific channel. You can see a get channel response. So instead of this, we can say it is the channel Power Automate desktop response. Click on save. Let's click run and see this in action. It's getting the detail. Let's wait for the detail to populate, and there you can see it. We now have the details of the specific Power Automate desktop channel. So this is how you can actually get the channel ID of a specific channel that we are interested in, and then use get details for a specific channel, and then supply the channel ID to get the details. Now that we have got all the details that we are looking at, it's time to add some members into the team so that the team can really start using the Microsoft Teams to collaborate. Well, in this case, let's go ahead and add a member to a team. Let's drag and drop, add a member to the team. Team obviously will need the team ID and the user. Now, if you hover over on I icon, user principal name or Microsoft Entra ID to add. Well, in this case, it says add a member to a team. So let's see if we are able to add multiple members in one go, or we need to add the multiple members one after the other. Well, in this case, you can also go ahead and use a loop to add the members into the team. Right now, I'm going to go and add the member. If you click on members, you will see that we don't have any other member. So let's go ahead and add a member. So I have added one user called Alex. Click on save. Click on run. Now it has completed the execution successfully. So let's go ahead and go back to members. Let's click on members and you will see the Alex is now added. Let's add another member. Click on save, click run, and let's see, we'll have another member added to the team. And you will see that now we have Diego and Alex both added to the team. So that is how you can use add member to a team. If you want to add multiple members, you can simply define the members in the loop in a variable, iterate through the loop, and then add those members in a team. Now I will be disabling this actions and this action since we don't need these two actions. Let's disable. Okay, there we have it. Now since we have added the team members, let's get the overall team members who is part of this particular team. In this case, let's go and look for list members. Let's drag and drop list members, and we need to provide the team ID. So we already have the team ID. The thread type is list the direct members of a group chat or a channel. Well, in this case, we are looking of a channel. The team, in this case, let's go and open our team, which is for team ID and a channel. Click on save. Let's go ahead and click run. And let's go and open the list members, and you can see that we have 3 members added. And for each of this, you can also see that we have a different properties of the individual member. So if you would like to extract the properties of an individual member, you can again loop through the members using the for each loop, how we have done it for the teams and the channel. And then you can retrieve the individual property of those members. So we already have added Alex, Diego, and myself. So you can see all the 3 members added here. The channel can also be a private type, and that's the reason you also need to specify a channel ID along with the team ID, so that if the channel is private, you can get the members of those specific channel as well. Well, I hope this example helped you to understand how do you get a detail of a specific channel within a team, how do you add members to a team, and then how do you list those members who are part of a particular team or a channel if it's private. Keep watching further videos to know more about the other Microsoft Team actions in the series. Well, I thank you so much for watching this video.